Good day, hustlers. It's your boy Betty at your man Markel Prines, Mr. RVADelivered.com, and we're back at it again with another OLSP system training video. Now, this video right here is going to be a quick overview of the Mega Builder app itself. Now, I'm not familiar or very in tune with all the capabilities of the Mega Builder app just yet, but I'm starting to learn. But I still just wanted to give you guys a quick overview just so that you can see it from my perspective. You may be starting out with this application just like I am and kind of confused as to how everything works. So we're going to just go through and look at each of these sections. Now, like I said, I'm not too familiar with everything in the app itself, so I may not be able to explain everything, but we're just going to use this video for the intents and purposes of showing the application so that you'll have an idea of what it's capable of. And later on, we're going to dive deeper as we learn more about the app. I do know that it is an awesome tool. I saw it in demonstrations and how it can be used. And I know that this is going to be one of the best tools for your online digital marketing or affiliate marketing efforts, not only for the OLSP Academy for their products and services, but also for whatever products and services outside of the system that you choose to promote. This app is yours. Once when you actually purchase this app, you can use it and create your own different things within it to promote whatever product and service you want. Once again, I want you guys to think of the OLSP system as a overall training system, an overall training academy where you're learning the necessary skills needed to become successful online and to start earning your first income and gradually moving up to learning how to earn those high ticket incomes from home. So let's get this started. Starting off with the top left, or however you want to look at it when you're looking at your screen. The Launchpad. The Launchpad section right here starts out by saying, let's get you on a path to success. This section right here basically lets you know all the things that you have the capability to connect to. First and foremost, the one thing that I would do immediately would be to connect my Facebook account, which I believe I already have my Facebook account connected with this. And then later on, once when you start learning how to use the actual software, building sites and things like that, you're going to want to know how to connect your Stripe account. Just in case you have a product or service that you want to sell yourself, you can actually integrate your Stripe account in this. And I assume also it'll have PayPal listed on here. But for right now, I just see Stripe, and Stripe is an awesome platform to use, which I use in one of my primary businesses currently. So to be able to have that connect to your Stripe account and be able to take payments from customers, that right there is going to come in handy. Now let's go on to our dashboard. As I stated, I haven't really used this product yet. I'm still learning. I have one funnel that I have out there, and I connected my domain to the account already, but I'm just getting started. So as you can see on the dashboard, it shows opportunity status, opportunity value, conversion rate. From the titles, you can kind of get an idea of what these are about. And it looks like this definitely will be a great analytical system here to show you your stats and different things that'll help you manage your business so that you know that you're heading in the right direction. Of course, you always want to keep in mind your statistics, your stats when it comes to whatever products you're promoting. And if your program or your system doesn't provide anything to help you with that, then maybe you're in the wrong place. You need to come over here and be a part of the OLSP Academy or OLSP system. Now, let's move on to the next section. Just going to scroll down because this is pretty extensive. So as you can see here, Google Analytics report, which I do paid ads myself. And for a lot of those people who hesitate to invest in their business, you don't want to spend any money, you want to do everything for free, I want you guys to look at it from the perspective of a person like myself who fully invests in his business. Someone who's doing a full-time business from home, but I have expenses. This is not easy. Having a real business, a legitimate business, is not easy. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not a one-button, press this solution. Now, I will like to tell you guys this. Most people do fail. Most people do not make any money at all online trying to make money. But the few people that do make money, they're able to show you the ways that they're going about their daily activities and how they actually go about doing it. When there's actually a person that's willing to show that to you, I think you should actually, follow along and learn from that individual. But like I said, it's not easy. It's not something that, you're going to wake up one morning with nothing in your pocket and then tomorrow you're going to wake up rich. It doesn't work like that. My personal journey has been over 10 years of struggling, of trial and error, of being stubborn, being stuck in my ways, being the type of person that did not want to invest in my business until I got to the point where I was investing or wasting money in my business, but I wasn't looking at it that way. And that came with me not having a proper mindset, which is something that we'll discuss in later on videos. But getting back to this, as you can see, all your statistical data points will be listed here when you get things going. So from Facebook ads to Google ad reports, Google business profile, things like that. Next, an important section here. I believe this is where having your social media connections come in handy, like your Facebook, for conversations. All of your funnels and things that you have within the system, your automations, they'll all be kind of tied in together. And when you're promoting through different avenues, through email, through Facebook, through your social media, when people respond back to you, all of the messages or conversations will end up here. So you'll be able to see what, are responses, instead of having to go over to Facebook to see what someone said to you on Facebook and then go on over to another application to see what they said to you there, or check your email. This will be your one-stop shop hub where you'll be able to see all of those details, right? Next, calendars. So of course this will be a calendar section. Looks like you'll be able to go to calendar, set up that. If you have your Google calendar and everything synced, more than likely that'll take you through the instructions on how to get that synced, and you'll be able to schedule. That'll be good for when it's time to schedule those important meetings, those important appointments with new leads that you're getting into your business, people that you want to follow up with, people that you want to continue the journey on educating them on what you have to offer. And this be very helpful. Everybody needs a calendar. Right, next, your contact section. Now, of course, even though I've just got started with this, I've done a few tests, things like that, and like I said, I have a couple of email, a funnel, a couple of links out there. I do have a couple of leads actually listed here. So the system does work. Of course, I tested it out myself just to make sure that everything worked, and I've gotten some responses back, and this right here shows all my contacts. And if I wanted to, do different things, send them a message, send an email, add different tags or various things that the system allows me to do, I can do that from here and be able to follow up with these individuals. Okay, opportunities. Oops, looks like there's no pipelines. So opportunities. So I saw pipelines listed somewhere else previously. So I have to, do my due diligence and research and find out more, in-depth information on what pipelines are, what they do, and, the ins and outs, the more detailed aspects of the app. But when I learn that, then we'll be able to move forward with that. But you can jump ahead. I advise you guys to get this software, jump ahead, learn everything that you can, learn more than me, learn it faster than me. Get online, create videos so that you can help teach and train other people too, so that you can become an authority and be able to help those individuals also. Payments. Okay, so the payment section, invoices. Create and manage all invoices generated for your business. This right here is amazing. So if, like I said, this right here is a digital marketer or online marketer's dream tool. Usually you'll have to go outside to find, something like this. Like usually through your separate Stripe or your PayPal, through your separate business merchant account where you can, create invoices and things like that, or completely separate applications. If you do Google search for, applications that creates invoices for you, there's different apps. But just to have it in your all-in-one marketing system right here, this is awesome. And I'm looking over here to see this button, integrate payment gateway. So for those professionals that have big businesses like myself, who I use a payment processor outside of just Stripe and PayPal and things like that. So when you start getting into processing large amounts of payments, you may want to get you a payment processor and even a payment gateway. Usually these things, when you hear those terms, or you look at like, why do I want to say Intuit, but not Intuit, when you have the card swiping machines. So to be able to take payments from customers on hand when you're in front of them, this will allow you to be able to integrate those type of systems. So to be able to set up a stand somewhere, like if you're at a fair and you have a table and you're selling a product or service, you can be able to sell people different products and services and have that card reader, the information and things like that, easily integrated into your payment gateway. So I may not be saying that exactly the way it is, but hopefully you get the idea as to how that works. But this right here is priceless. Being able to be a professional, provide invoices to your customers, and be presented in a manner that sets you apart from everybody else. So this right here is awesome. Next, marketing. So like I stated before, I have my social media accounts connected, right? My Facebook and Instagram. So I can actually post from this application here, from this one tool, instead of going to my Facebook account or my Instagram. So once again, I don't have to do that back and forth. I tested it out. I did one post just to see if it worked. It actually worked. And so this right here will save you a lot of back and forth time, just learning how to actually go in there and, put up a post. And this one was actually for one of my latest quizzes. I believe this was for one of my latest quizzes that I created for Black Friday. It's to, for parents struggling who want to know how to earn an income that will allow them to help pay for the gifts that they plan on buying for Christmas. Depending on when you're watching this, it's about 25 days till Christmas, 26, 27 days till Christmas. Now, of course, depending on what you want to buy, if it's for your spouses, if it's for your kids, aside from your regular normal 9-to-5 job, how else do you want to, or do you plan on paying for these gifts or services? So this right here is a quick little fun quiz. At the end, it'll give you something, a link and access to our actual system, the OLSP Academy system, and it'll allow you to learn the necessary skills, once again, that this overall system teaches you in order to generate an income from home. Now, whatever you do with the system is up to you, but it's designed to help you with learning the skills and being able to build a successful, profitable business from home. So as you can see, I did a post and it worked. So it's doing what it's supposed to do. Next, automation. So now this is where you get to the fun part, the aspect that's OLSP related, the automation section that's already set up in place once when you first access your Mega Builder app. Now, OLSP is going to provide you with the different funnels and different templates and automation, such as your email follow-up sequence, so that you don't have to worry about writing emails to your leads once when you're sending those links out to your social media, through your email, through whatever marketing channel that you plan on using. These are like the automation systems that's set up to help make it as easy as possible for you so that you don't have to worry about this. So once again, I want you guys to really think about this system as an educational tool, an educational platform where you can look and deep dive into it, see how it actually works, then go back, reverse engineer how it actually works, and apply it to whatever other businesses that you want to apply it to, whatever products or services you want to apply it to. So once when you're able to see the automation system on here, see how that flow goes, then you change it up. So maybe it might not be OLSP that you're always promoting. It could be your own personal product or service, your own brand that you're promoting, your own lead magnets that you're promoting and selling that you want to add as added value for your customers. So this right here is going to show you every step of the way if you use it the proper way. Next, sites. Now, once again, this is a funnel builder. This has a funnel builder, so you can build websites. And as you can see here, the button says new funnel. So I can click that right there and I can start creating my own funnel. And I haven't gotten into that yet, but of course, building websites is one of the things that I like to do. So I'm definitely going to jump into that and be able to build it for, like I said, my other projects and services that I like to offer. But for now, with OLSP, you have a set of funnels already created for you. All you have to do is just get the link, and then you're able to share those funnels. And each one of these have different versions. So seeing as though there's different opportunities that you could promote within the OLSP system, there's various funnels that you can use to actually promote each one. And this comes in handy when we're talking about split testing and things like that. That's for later videos, once when you start becoming more advanced and learning more in the system. But of course, you have to be a part of the system to be able to get those trainings about learning how to split test and do that, and the importance of split testing. Next, memberships. All right, so in this right here, I assume memberships is just as it states. So at the top, you see here courses, products, offers, analytics, settings. I assume you'll be able to create your own memberships and join other people's memberships and things like that. That's something that would probably take a whole nother video for itself to deep dive into. But of course, jump into that, start learning and understanding what that's all about, and keep it moving. Next, reputation. All right, now with this system here, Mr. Wayne Crow is doing us a big favor by allowing you to email your your leads, your potential customers. He's allowing us to email these individuals using his email system. Now, normally you would have to go outside of a system like this, maybe to, like, let's say your Gmail, or to somewhere GoDaddy, or wherever else outside that you would use to email people. Now, when it comes to reputation, depending on what type of emails and products or services you're promoting and what type of email list that you have. If you're sending spam out to people and you're sending bad content, bad products out to people, or if people are not opening your emails or they're reporting you as spam, that will destroy the reputation of whatever product or platform that you're using to submit or send out your emails. Now, in order to have a functioning platform, you have to have a good reputation. So, Mr. Wayne Crow allowing us to be on his platform and send emails to our leads, that means he's putting his reputation on the line, his product's reputation on the line. So of course we want to make sure that we don't do anything to jeopardize that. So that's why one of the primary things we want to do is make sure that, of course, we're promoting a quality product, which of course the OLSP Academy system is a quality product. And that's what this platform is mainly, used for, is mainly meant for. But if you do decide that you're going to do promote something else outside of this, and you do use this tool here, make sure that it also has reputable products and services, and it's actually teaching you to market yourself and promote the products and services in an ethical way that will not ruin the reputation. Because right now, I believe when it comes to the percentage, I believe Mr. Crow stated that he's not jeopardizing the reputation of his account, of this system here. So there's going to be safeguards, meaning that if you hit a certain percentage of bad reputation, reports, then you will be blocked off the system altogether. So you want to make sure that you're doing everything above board, and of course that's the best way to do it, because you want a happy, healthy system where you're creating a great environment for the people that you bring in, and that everything stays on the up and up, everything stays legit and profitable, and everybody can be happy. So that's what you want. You want safeguards, you want people doing the right thing, and you don't want to ruin what's a great thing. You don't want to turn a good thing into a bad thing. So let's move forward. Next, reporting. Now, this right here, I would say I wish these were my stats and things like that, which these right here do look kind of similar to the stats in one of my actual businesses. Now, like I stated before, when it comes to online marketing, you can be the type of person that either you're going to invest in your business or you're not. The results will show. The people that invest in their business, they make the most profits. They get the farthest. They learn the most. They do the most. They earn the most. You have to plant the seed in the ground. So you have to put your investment into the ground in order for the fruits of your labor to actually grow. If you don't put nothing in, then nothing's going to come out. So don't expect to get something, don't expect to get rich first and foremost if you're not willing to at least do the bare minimum of investing in your education. And the awesome thing about the OLSP system is that the education, starting out with your education, it's very inexpensive. It's only $7. $7, that's a quick lunch one day, but this is a lifetime system. For $7, it'll get you on a track to starting to learn the skills needed, and you'll have a business, and you'll be able to have access to be able to, learn more than any other products or services that they have to offer that's going to help you in your journey. You'll have access to being able to use those and move forward. But these, like I said, this looks like some of the stats in one of my businesses, whereas on a monthly basis, my Google ad spend or Microsoft ad spend is around $2,500. So they take that from me in one lump sum. When you set up your accounts with them, you can set like a minimum amount for them to charge your card, or you can set different amounts. So usually it's about a $2,500 hit for my marketing every time when Google charges me for my investment into growing my business. So if you think $7 is a lot, think about $2,500 at least once a month just going to advertising. But the great thing about this system here is that it teaches you how to do organic traffic so that you don't have to spend that type of income starting out as a beginner. Because of course, when you don't know what you're doing, you're going to make a lot of mistakes. And you don't want to be making those mistakes at the cost of your bank account. So do as much as you can for free as you can, but do not think that you're going to skimp on the things that you need to pay for. Now, you need to pay for the training and you need to pay for the tools to actually get the job done. But when it comes to marketing and advertising, that's one thing that you can wait on and not have to invest in financially right away. You want to get your skills down first before you start messing around with this game, because as you'll see in the trainings, and Wayne, he'll tell you this, and he'll show you in a lot of the trainings that it's taken him a lot of investments. Just think, millions of dollars in ad dollars spent on building a business, building a profitable business, split testing, doing all the things necessary in order to build something and come to a point where you can sustain and grow and then teach others how. So think about that. Next, app marketplace. So I assume going forward, this will be one of those areas, just like a lot of other systems, where you can do plugins. So kind of like your chat GPTs, where you can do plugins, and a lot of other platforms where you can do add-ons, like your WordPress and things like that. So this right here, right now, currently it says 52 apps. So it's a lot here. So video, webinar, workflow automations, Printful. Now, Printful, I see that right there, and I'm familiar with Printful. I actually created my own t-shirts. I actually helped someone who has their own clothing line get their things going and research information on how to actually, distribute their products and services. And Printful is, the platform that I decided to use. It's a platform that's free to join, and you can actually create, outside, design your own shirts or whatever you want to do, if it's going to be mugs or pants or whatever, but design your own logo and be able to use Printful as a way of distributing those avenues, your clothing and things like that. So to be able to see that there and see that that's, a plugin that you can add on here, that lets me know that with the funnels, if I build a website and I add the plugin for the Stripe, and I have the Printful, then I have every element that I need right there in order to build a business. So if I knew somebody that wanted to start a clothing line, I can use the Printful to start the clothing line for them, help them start the clothing line. And then I can build a website on here for them, charge them for the website, and then there's my business right there. And I can duplicate the business model over and over and just, copy and paste, update it, change it up, do what you have to do. But of course, take your time, go through the app marketplace to see all the different apps that they have and see how it can apply to whatever situation you want to use. My eye just caught over here. It says interactive funeral attendant for funeral home websites. That's a niche. That's something. Somebody's making some money with that. Obviously, that's something kind of weird to be at the top right there. That caught my eye, but obviously it's something that may be popular. So people die every day, B. So we know that. So things like that. Once again, I may state this in a lot of other videos too. I want you guys to make sure that when you're watching videos, that you're actually getting the information that you need out of the videos. It's more than what the person actually says. It's more than what the person actually shows. It's your interpretation of what you're seeing on the screens as you're going through what you're seeing on trainings. I think that's one of the biggest reasons most people do not make money from home. They're confused by what they see. They misinterpret what they see, and then they don't know how to transform whatever it is that they're supposed to be learning into something that makes them profitable. They don't know what's really the valuable aspect of the training versus the stuff that really isn't valuable. So I want you guys to pay attention as you're looking here. Things that I'm not pointing out, some of the things that I'm not pointing out, I'm looking at. I'm a viewer to this just like you are right now. We're both looking at this fairly with new eyes. I'm seeing things that I'm not saying to you guys, not because I don't want to say it, but because if I did, this will make this video go on forever. But there may be things that you see on here that you're, looking at and you're thinking, okay, I wonder what's in that live chat section right there. Man, if I had enough time, I'd go in there, maybe in other videos. But if you leave the comment below and let me know, hey, what you want me to click on, what you want me to go into, I have the time to be able to invest, seeing as though I built a profitable business that I actually get paid to do what it is that I've learned to do. I have the time freedom now in order to teach you. Now, the issue with doing a long video is that you may not have the time availability to sit and watch me for so long, right? So that's why I need to keep it short and concise as possible. Even though I'm a big talker, I like to talk, but I like to be actionable and show you guys too. And I use the word but a lot too. I need to stop doing that. And I was about to do it again. So you might be looking at this thinking, what's in all of these? Come join the program so that you can see what's in it. Come join. There's investment is an investment, and what you do with an investment is up to you. It could be a loss or it could be a success, and if it's all up to you. So I would advise you to come jump in, see what we got. Click the link in the description of this video. It's going to allow you to at least get started with the $7 training, which will be for what we call the mega link, so that you can at least start to get the trainings in, start learning. Don't jump head first into something if you can't afford it. I don't want you to spend your last dime on something thinking that it's going to make you rich, when it's not. It's going to start you on a path so that you can start to learn how you can create something to generate an income, and that's what it's designed for. It could turn into a very profitable thing for you, and it could not. But what we're talking about is things that anybody can do. So far, we're looking at things that you can use, tools. And that's the thing. Anybody, somebody with a hammer can be a healer, or I should say somebody with a hammer could be a builder or a destroyer. They can either use that to build a house, or they can use that hammer to bust you in the back of your head, and that's that. So a tool is a tool. It's all about how you decide to use it. But let's wrap this video up, coming to the end, right? Next thing, mobile app. Now, kind of excited about this because I heard a little bit about it. So it says download lead connector mobile app. I haven't done it yet, but I believe that this will allow you to get all of your messages and all of your conversations with your leads while you're on the go. So when people are talking about that nomad, that mobile lifestyle, that laptop lifestyle, you can have your laptop everywhere you go. Some other people are talking about the lifestyle where you can just make money from your cell phone, from your cell phone alone. So imagine just being able to have the app, so that you're looking at your messages on your phone while you're on the go, pull it out your pocket, you ain't got to unload your laptop, and you're able to look at your messages, respond to your leads, and move forward. So this right here is definitely going to be something awesome. And of course, once again, join the system. There's ongoing trainings. We have weekly and daily trainings basically that you get to be a part of and learn about how to use this tool along with all the other tools and all the other trainings. Last but not least, well, not even last, but when I just clicked on that, let's see, looks like it's taking us all the way out. So this took us to the knowledge base. So the Mega Builder knowledge base. So as you can see, that opened up a whole nother page. So if you have questions or concerns, or if you're confused when you're looking at this and you don't know what to do, there's a knowledge base right there. And then I would say last but not least, your settings. So your business profile and all that kind of stuff there. You put all that information in. I didn't even, like I said, I haven't set everything up yet. I'm just getting started with it. It has my name there already. I think it's there already, or maybe I added that at least. But of course, you want to do everything that's in your settings section. So your settings section has its own set of sections right here. Now what I might do is save that right there for another video, but for now you see this button right here. It says go back. So when you go back from your settings, you're back at the regular section where you have your Launchpad. So with that, family, I'm gonna end this video because it's going on for a while now, but hopefully this is giving you a quick overview of the Mega Builder application itself, so that you can see the amazing tools that we have available to us in the OLSP system, and hopefully you grab access to this. Now, maybe, well, depending on what you're looking at here, if you're seeing me on social media, on Facebook, or on YouTube, like I said, the links will be in the description of the video. If you're on Facebook, send me a direct message if you want access to the Mega Builder itself. I believe there's a way that I can get you access to this. So just send me a message and I'll see about that. But of course, if you start off with the $7 training, start off small, like I said, getting the knowledge, it will take you through the system where right here, we take you to the OLSP system. Once when you join us, you'll have access to 2 free trainings right here. And then depending on if you come in with the Mega Link, you'll have access to the Mega Link training, which is going to show you how to use just one link to earn I believe around 7 streams of income. I would say more than 7 streams of income, but it'll be your entry point to OLSP, where you can share this link and be able to earn commissions by sharing it when the person that you refer to get this education decides that they want to learn. And if they purchase, then you actually earn an income. Now, this is where you would come into. And as you can see, like I said, even though I haven't really used all of the tools and things like that, I've earned a little income. I'm earning some income from it. So $239.90. The system itself just did a launch about, at this point, it's been about 2 weeks ago now. So it does what it's supposed to do. If you're a beginner who's never earned an income from home, with this type of business model, with affiliate marketing or digital marketing, however you want to refer to it, this is the perfect place to start. Because like I said, in my journey over 10 years being a part of network marketing, different things like that, I done sold the coffee, the magic juices, the things like that, but I would say they weren't as profitable. None of them ever turned out to be as profitable as this system right here is turning out to be in such a short amount of time. So I advise you guys, click the link in the description, and of course you'll be a part of my team, Team Hustle Daily, Team Hustler's Secret Success System. You'll be able to get some amazing bonuses. So even for your $7, you'll get Mr. Wayne Crow's expert training. But you'll also become a part of my network and my team, where I'll give you additional trainings on the additional skills that I have. Because once when you get a link, and what, you're just going to post the link on social media? No, you're not going to post the link on social media. And there's training, and there's a reason behind that. But you're going to post helpful information. So in order to post helpful information and helpful content, and creative content, you got to know how to actually create that type of content, right? So one of my other skills is the ability to create content. So If you check out my page, you see that I love animated videos. So for my team, I want to actually teach you guys how to create your own animated videos. So whether you want to use them for fun, just for entertainment, or if you want to use them to apply to this business here, or to apply to anybody else's business. Let's say you know somebody that has a business locally and you wanted to help them create a commercial and charge them for it. That's your specific business right there. That's something that's low competition. And just think about it. How many businesses do you think have someone come into their business and ask them, hey, would you like me to create a website for you? Would you mind if I created a website for you and a animated commercial for your business and to help you promote your business? You think that would help you out? Now, that may be a surprise to a lot of business owners. They may have never been approached like that, but just to be able to do that and know that you have the skill set in order to provide added services and added value to someone, that right there is what's going to set you apart in this online game of digital marketing and affiliate marketing. And that's why I want you to join me on this journey. Now, you can go on this journey with anybody else that you want to, but what you're going to get is what you're going to get. And with me, what you see is what you get. And what you see is you got to scroll through. If you see somebody that's actually teaching it, then maybe that should let you know that that's somebody that can actually teach you something. But if you see somebody that's just, pointing and clicking, telling you go here, go there, and that's all you ever see them doing is just go here, go there, then the choice is up to you. But with that, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I don't know how long it's been so far, and just thinking about it was pretty good. I don't have to do too much chopping in. I do the editing myself too, so that's something else I could teach you guys if you really want. But this went pretty well. I've enjoyed my time with you guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed it and you've gotten a lot of value out of it. Comment below, like, share, subscribe, follow, whatever you need to do. And I will see you guys on the next video. Have a great rest of your day.